Well, you're in drop coverage. You know I hate drop coverage. It never works. You just create a 2-on-1 for no reason, and it leads to an easy 2. So let's look at if we switch this screen. First of all, if you're this guard, you've got to get underneath and battle for real estate. You want to stay up the line somewhere here. Make it very hard for this player here to set up in post position. Now, we're going to look at it again. So now look. Now what we can do. So this player's underneath right here. Okay? So right now, look at this. We're going to cut the court this way. Okay? So right now, instead of sagging, well, he's in drop coverage, but look at right here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep this player towards the sideline. Now, what needs to happen? Certainly, this player can't have his back to the baseline. He needs to be opened with his back to the he can't have his back to the sideline. He needs to have his back to the baseline and needs to be another step in. So now I'm up and I'm sending this player this way. There's no place to go. And again, the key is movement. If I'm in position, if I don't have to take my feet inward at all, I'll always be able to get back outward. So right here, we're up. We're bringing this player into a defender right here whose back's to the baseline. Okay? Now I can just stunt without moving. Stunt, you're walking right into another body, and then it's an easy recovery. But instead, you're in this dumb drop coverage, and it's just an easy 2 for Boston. Again, this is trash transition defense. First of all, Lauri Markkanen just got to sprint back. Get to the three-point line so you can play this player one-on-one. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, you got a clear gap defender right here. See, if you were back toward, instead of being here, okay, like right now even, this player's in the gap. Cut this player's dribble off. Send him this way. There's no place for him to go. This player should be yelling out, I got your gap. Send him left. But instead, you get beat away from the gap help, and it leads to a layup. Okay, this is on Cedi Osman. Sprint, always sprint. You want to sprint to a body, okay? Look what happens. Look at how Cedi Osman's going to start jogging. Why is he jogging? Okay, right here. If he's sprinting the whole entire time, sprinting, okay, guess what happens? Now he's down here, and this player can just focus on boxing out Robert Williams, and you can focus on boxing out this player right here, okay? But instead, you're here, so now this player's got to box out 2 Celtics players, and it just doesn't work, and it leads to an easy 2 for Boston, and it's all because Cedi Osman chose to jog back. See, on this type of screen, we can hedge with Taco Fall. Okay, look at this. Taco Fall's got to get up, okay, and you got to hedge. You got to cut Jason Tatum's dribble off here. Backside defender right here. This Cavs player slides down and occupies both Celtics players 2 passes away. So get up and push Jason Tatum's dribble out this way. Backside defender here. But you're in drop coverage and you're just giving Jason Tatum a wide open jumper. It's like, what are we even doing here? So let's look at how we can switch with Taco Fall here, okay? So first of all, this guard needs to get underneath, right? And you're jamming, you're battling for real estate. Now, Taco Fall's going to come up here and switch onto this guard. What we're doing is we're cutting off the floor for this guard here. That's the only place he's going. So Taco Fall, when this player comes off the screen, just needs to send this player this way. Lauri Markkanen needs to slide over a little bit. You can stay away. You can stay outside the blocks, outside the block. Okay. But you want to have a wide stance. You should definitely at least be another step over. Wide stance. Left foot out, right foot out. And this player again. So Taco Fall's just coming up here and just sending this player this way, right into Lauri Markkanen. And there's no place for him to go. Lauri Markkanen can easily stunt, okay, and recover. Okay, right now. See, you move over. The key is not having to move inward. If your feet don't take you inward, you can always get back out. So move over, okay? Move a step over. Taco Fall is just cutting this court in half. So now the only place this player can go is right into Lauri Markkanen. And Lauri Markkanen can stunt and then recover. So now we can switch with Taco Fall. We, of course, have the option to also hedge with Taco Fall, where this player is being pushed out and this player is coming over here in backside help. The skip pass is made, easy recovery. Okay? But we also look at switching by just cutting the court. This is the only part of the court this player is going to have access to. Okay? But instead, you're in drop coverage and you give up a wide open jumper. That's terrible. You're going to get called for a defensive 3 seconds because Taco Fall just continues to drop, okay? So again, don't have Taco Fall stand in the lane. There are things you can do here, Okay, again, this player can get down, you jam, jam, jam for real estate. Taco Fall can get up and switch. All Taco Fall's doing is this player's going to be in the gaps here with his back to the baseline. Taco Fall's going to send him right here. So now I can stunt and recover without having to move. But I got to get him in position, right? My back has to be to the baseline. I have to have the wide stance. So Taco Fall's up, sending him right here. You can even get up the line a little bit, but you got to be able to stunt and recover, okay? And you're good. Or you can hedge, right? Push this guard out here. This player's in backside help this way. Okay, if a skip pass is made here, easy recovery. Taco Fall sprints back to take his man. Okay, but again, this drop coverage is killing you. It's really killing you. And here it's a defensive 3 seconds. You just can't keep running drop coverage. It's such a disaster. I can't watch this anymore. First of all, look where this screen is set. So Taco Fall can easily get up, jam the screen, and this player can go under, and you're fine. This screen is being set well beyond the 3-point line. Okay? What can I also do? This is a pretty easy ball screen to switch, because when Jason Tatum comes off this, we're cutting the court. This is the only part of the court he's going to be able to use. These players need to take another step in, wide stance, back to the baseline. So now Taco Fall, this player needs to get underneath and jam, jam, jam for real estate. Then all Taco Fall's got to do is just send this player this way, okay? Right where we can stunt, don't have to move inward, and recover, okay? But you're in this drop coverage, and here's a Jason Tatum wide open 3. So right now this player is going to go underneath this ball screen. If you're going under, and it's, the ball screen is set beyond the 3-point line. If you're going underneath a ball screen, you've got to jam the screener with your body. Show your hands, but so this player can much easier get underneath. When you don't jam the screener, look at how far underneath he's got to go, and he's not able to get there. Okay? So we have other options here too. I mean, again, you can switch this ball screen. Okay? Jam for real estate, jam for real estate, jam for real estate. Okay? And I can switch. Taco Fall can come up here, and all Taco Fall's doing is bringing him into a clogged lane. Right here, we also have a gap defender right here, okay? Or I can hedge. Up, hedge, push this ball handler this way, backside helps literally right here. If a skip pass is made here, easy recovery, okay? But, I mean, this time you go under, but you don't jam the screener. So you're just giving up an open 3 still. I have to stop running drop coverage. It is so, I can't watch this. This is so, look at this. You're just giving up a wide open jumper to Jaylen Brown, okay? So again, I can switch this, okay? Get underneath, jam for real estate, okay? Look what happens right here, all right? Look at right where Denzel Valentine is. He's perfectly positioned. So right now, when Jaylen Brown comes off the screen, I can get up and I can just guide him right into where this defender is right here. He doesn't have to move. He should have a wider stance with this leg out. But anyways, all I'm doing is I'm up and I'm sending him right into Denzel Valentine, where Denzel Valentine can stunt because he doesn't have to move inward. That's the key. He's just able to stunt and get back outward. Okay? So I can switch this screen by sending this player right into this area right here. Stunt, recover. Okay? But you're running drop coverage, and it's just make it stop. I mean, this is a killer right here. Okay, bad transition. If you look at stop, Boston has the ball. Okay, they clearly have the ball. If you are Lauri Markkanen, sprint, 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 sprint back. Okay, just delay things because this trailer is coming back, and hopefully this trailer will be coming back. Okay, but you don't gamble towards the ball. Sprint back. Give us an extra man in numbers. We're going to get a trailer coming here helping us very soon. But look what Lauri Markkanen does. He gambles towards the ball, and now it's a 2-on-1, and it's just going to lead to a dunk. Okay, so this becomes an isolation for Jaylen Brown right here, all right? So you've got to double. It's so easy to double off this isolation. Look at this, okay? This player needs to come over and double, all right? This is so easy, okay? So Jaylen Brown's coming here and meeting a second defender. This player then is up the line, and on a drive-in kick is rotating here. This player then immediately on the rotation of that pass is rotating here. This player rotates there, and the man that went to double just rotates down. But you let Jaylen Brown go ISO 1-on-1, and it's just an easy 2-shot foul. Yeah, I mean, again, if you're Lauri Markkanen right here, stop. This player's got to be saying, I got your gap, I got your gap. So if you're Lauri Markkanen, you're just forcing Jason Tatum this way, okay? Get up and just force him this way. This player is going to be where he's supposed to be, back to the baseline. He can move up the line a little bit, but back to the baseline, okay? And wide stance, pointing at ball, pointing at man. So now I'm sending Jason Tatum right into the teeth of my defense. There's no place for him to go, okay? So cut his dribble off here and send him this way, okay? But instead, you don't cut his dribble off. You let him go one-on-one against Lauri Markkanen, and he just gets into his patented step back. See, again, where am I getting beat? This is so important. This player here for Cleveland, okay, is, well, again, he can be another half step in to a step with his back to the baseline. Remember, the key is if you don't have to move inward, you'll get back outward. So why am I not cutting Jason Tatum's dribble off here, sending him where there's no place to go? This player can easily just stunt and without moving, without having to move his feet, stunt and recover. But instead, you let Jason Tatum get a beat away from the gap help. Okay, now a player has to come in to help, and it leads to an open three. Again, drop coverage. It just makes me so sad and unhappy. Look at this. Look at how easy this is. You just create 2-on-1s. Taco Fall falls. It's an easy layup. All right, look what we can do here. All right, we can switch this. Taco Fall can switch it, okay? You're immediately underneath. Jamming for real estate, jamming for real estate. So you're up the line. And then when Taco Fall switches, you're just sending him into this, you're cutting off his dribble and just sending him into this clogged lane right here and a gap defender right here. I can also hedge. When this player comes off the screen, Taco Fall hedges, the backside defender's right there. And Taco, okay? And fine. So both of those options, not this one, which is the worst one always drop coverage is terrible. Again with the drop coverage. This is so ridiculous. Look at this. Wide open three. Why do you keep running this? Again, Taco Fall's got to get up, and then I can hedge of course I can hedge, okay? This backside defender's here. This Cavs player drops a little bit and guards these two Celtics players 2 passes away. Okay, if this player tries to cut somewhere, okay, this player says cutter, 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 and now this player is guarding Celtics players 2 passes away, okay, and then the man in backside help will then X out somewhere over here on the weak side of the floor. So hedging is a possibility. Another great option is switching. Lauri Markkanen just needs to get underneath, jam for real estate, jam for real estate, jam for real estate. So Taco Fall can get up and just send this player into a clogged lane. I should have clogged lane everywhere, okay? But you're in this drop coverage, and it's just so maddening. You can't guard. Okay, you need to stay underneath Jason Tatum, okay? I mean, right now, as he starts to come through, I need to stay underneath so I can battle for real estate, battle for real estate, battle for real estate. I cannot be I can't be worried about a cross screen, okay? See, this is not good. No, never this way with your back to the sideline, back to the baseline, okay? Because if a cross screen happens here, I'm not worried about it because this player is going to jam Jason Tatum off his spot, and this player will be able to come through. Okay? But instead, look at this. You're guarding like this, and now Jason Tatum's just going to have you fronted in the post, and it's going to draw help and a dunk. How are you still running drop coverage? This is so maddening. Oh, my God. Okay? So let's look at our options here. You know the 2 options we have. We can switch, okay, right here, and look at this player just needs to slide a little bit over with his back to the baseline, and now I'm just sending him this way. Stunt, recover. Okay, that's right. This player, Taco Fall switching, sending him over here where I have a gap defender. And this player can just stunt and recover, and we're good. Okay, or I can hedge, get this guard out, backside defender right here. This player occupies both Celtics players 2 passes away. Okay, but you're just this drop coverage. It is so sad. Okay, you can't gamble. You got to recover. Look at this. Stop right here. Okay, dribbles picked up. Get out to your man. Get out to your man right now. Now. You're not gambling. You're not doing anything but getting out to your man to play one-on-one defense. But look what happens. Look at this. Look at this gamble. You're not getting out to your man and you gamble. See, let's go back and watch that gamble again. See how you're waiting to get back to your man for no reason, and then look at this, and then you gamble. And then this player is able to just drive right to the rim and hit a little runner in the lane. Okay, so again, look at this. Why is this player trying to rush over the top of a ball screen? Stay, honestly, just keep backing up. Look where, if this ball screen was to get set right here, okay, this player's starting to think like a ball screen's coming. Why are you stepping up right here? Okay, like again, just if a ball screen's set, just get underneath. Why would you come up here and try and guard at half court? Just drop underneath. If a ball screen is set, our ball screen defensive coverage is going to be excellent and execute. But look you can see this player feeling out a screen, which would be at half court. So you'd be going underneath anyways. But look what happens. This player steps up here, feeling out a screen, and now he's going to get blown by. And now it's just an easy shot right to the layup, draws all kinds of helps, and now we can't offensive rebound, and it leads to a dunk. Okay, if you're switching or hedging, you've got to wait for the ball screen to get set, okay? Right now I'm connected to my man, okay? And if I'm hedging, I need to wait for this player to come off the ball screen and for the ball screen to get set, okay? If I'm switching, same thing. Wait for him to come off the ball screen, wait for the ball screen to get set and switch. Look what happens. Look what happens when you start to hedge or switch early. Watch this. See, you're coming out early, and now this player's going to reverse the angle of the screen, and now you're screwed. And now this player's just going to get right into the lane and an easy two. What is this? This is so complicated and confusing. Look at this. If a ball screen is getting set, make him use the ball screen. I don't even understand. Are you gambling? Are you cheating towards the screen? This is either the worst gamble I've ever seen, or you're cheating towards the screen, which you could never do. Look what happens. What is this? It looks like you're starting to cheat towards the screen. So again, ball screen refusal, easy drive right to the lane for two. That is horrifying. The same thing. This is so sad. Look at this. Stop. Get connected to your man. What are you doing? I don't know if either you're switching or hedging, but the angle of the screen's this way. So stay connected to your man. If the player comes off the screen, then you hedge or switch. Okay? But look at this. You're coming out here. The angle of the screen is this way. So you've totally missed everything. And now it's just a wide open three. Oh my God. Drop coverage alert. 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 Two-shot foul. Okay, so how do we want to guard this ball screen? This is a really easy switch. This player gets underneath, jam for real estate, jam for real estate, jam for real estate. Kevin Love then can get up and just force this player right here, right into a gap defender. There's no place to go, okay? And again, this player here, it's very important. Immediately, you are battling for real estate out beyond the three-point line. You're initiating contact, battling for real estate, battling for real estate. Okay? And then Kevin Love's up and just sends this player right here. But instead, you're in drop coverage, and it's terrible. I don't understand. I have no idea what this player is doing. Watch this. What? Look, so you're with your man. Stop. Why are you staying here? You're accomplishing nothing. You should. Right now, your man comes this way. You got to go with him. Okay? Because look, when this shot look over here. Okay? So that you're able to box out your man. Look what happens when the shot goes up. This player's standing here, and now this Cavs player has to box out two Celtics players, which of course can't happen, and it leads to a tip-in. What are you doing, sir? See, this is not how you get back in transition. So the Celtics have a turnover. Stop. If you're this player here, just get back in a straight line, 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 because then you're guaranteed to be underneath the ball. Okay? But look what happens. You go towards the ball. What does that guarantee? That guarantees you're never underneath the ball. So you're never able to play this man one-on-one. We have a trailer coming back to help right here, but you're going towards the ball. So now you're never underneath the ball, and it's a dunk. Poor camera angle, but we can see what's happening here. Stop. Okay? Right here. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in right there. Look at this. This is a down screen. Okay? So what the heck is Kevin Love doing? You've got to get attached to your man and show. So this player cannot curl. He has to go out, and this player can chase through. Okay? But look what happens. This is what happens when you don't show. Now Jason Tatum's able to curl. So now both of you have to step up towards Tatum. No one to take this player, and it's just going to lead to the defense scrambling and an easy two. Terrible transition defense. Let's take a look. First of all, at Denzel Valentine. Stop. Boston has the ball. Don't look. Why is he complaining for a call and then jogging? Okay, you can't. Wait till a dead ball to complain, okay? Stop. Right here. You should be sprinting, 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 because you got to stay with right here. So that's mistake number one. Mistake number two is, what is Cedi Osman doing? Why is he backpedaling like this? Okay? If you're Cedi Osman, sprint back, sprint back, sprint. If everybody just sprints back, well, it happens earlier here. If everybody just sprints back, it's a 3-on-3. But Denzel Valentine is going to complain for a foul, then jog. Cedi Osman is not getting back. He's like backpedaling or something. I don't know what that is. And so again, yeah, that's how you end up with a 3-on-2. Cedi Osman can't guard anything, and it's a 2-shot foul. Can't just let Jason Tatum live on an island here. Stop, okay? This player's got to rotate with the ball. I'm guarding the ball. Now I'm not. So now I'm dropping, right? I'm dropping, and I got my back to the baseline. Pointing at ball, pointing at man, okay? Right here, I'm up. I'm sending Jason Tatum right into gap help. This player drops. He doesn't have to move. Stunt, recover. And this is where now we can get the ball out of Jason Tatum's hands or clog up the lane for Jason Tatum. But nope, you're going to let Jason Tatum run with you on an island. He's just going to back you down. And I mean, at that point, it's just over. Stop doing this. Listen, just guard your man one-on-one right now. If a ball screen comes, you get screened, or ball screen defensive execution is going to be excellent, and we're going to execute and get a stop. But look what this player does, okay? Look how he starts to lean towards that screen. Yeah, baby. Then that's going to lead to an easy ball screen refusal, right into the lane, draw help, alley-oop. Okay, so when you're hedging a ball screen here, okay, stop. Player brought his dribble back. So right now, this player should be recovering. Now, the fact that there's no backside defender here is not how you hedge a ball screen, literally at all. So this player should be up here. But because this player brought his dribble back, boom, now I'm knocking this player back down, okay? Or if you want to X out, this player can knock down, and you can X out here, okay? But as soon as he brings his dribble back, recover. Bump that backside defender back down, and we're good, okay? So you're still out here. This backside defender's got to stay because you stayed here way too long. Yeah, I mean, that's it. So now this backside defender still has to wait because you're all the way out here because you didn't recover when you were supposed to. So now it's just going to lead to an easy layup. That's a very interesting play, and that's bad hedging, terrible hedging. Awful hedging. Terrible. Down screen coming. Stop. Okay? So a down screen's coming. So right now I need to be attached to my man and show so that this player can chase. Now, what is this player? Now, first of all, so you're 0 for 2. This player doesn't stay attached and show, and this player doesn't chase. He tries to go up the gut. So, I mean, when that happens, it's just all terrible things, and it's a wide open 3. So this is what happens when you guard with your back to the sideline. Okay? See how his back's to the sideline? He should be connected to his man, and his back's to the baseline. If a down screen happens, I'm just chasing through, and this player should be showing. Okay? But when your back is to the sideline, you are very susceptible to getting beat back door. That is precisely what happens right there. You don't need to switch this down screen. Okay? You never have to switch a down screen. Kevin Love, get attached to your man. Show. So this player has to go out, and this chase can work. When you don't show, now this player can curl. So now you force an awkward switch. This player's jumping around. Look at that. Then does a terrible gamble, and it just leads to an easy Boston 2 because you drew up out the rim, easy offensive rebound. You don't have to switch a down screen ever. And then that was just awful one-on-one defense with a horrible gamble. But why am I even switching anyways? Kevin Love, get attached. Show. That's how you defend a down screen. Again, terrible drop coverage. I can't watch this. This is so bad. Look at that. Snake dribble, open jumper. Okay, so what can we do here? We have, again, Taco Fall can switch this screen. Why? Because I'm just going to be leading him right into this defender here. I'm just sliding, and now I can stunt, get the dribble picked up. I don't have to move. The key is you don't have to move your feet inward. You're just stunting and easily recovering. So why can't we do that? And then this player here is underneath and just battling for real estate, battling for real estate, battling for real estate instantly. Okay? So why can't we switch? Okay? And do that with the defender right there in the gaps. Okay? And protect him a little bit. All right? Or I guess you could hedge, and then you have backside help right here. If a skip pass is made here, easy recovery. But I'd rather switch and send him into gap help. But drop coverage is so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Okay, so I don't know what Taco Fall's doing here. If this player's going underneath the screen, you've got to get up, jam the screener with your body so he has much less distance to go underneath. When you don't jam him with your body, look at this. You have no chance. And it's a wide open three. So, I mean, I would probably not go underneath this. I mean, with Taco Fall, I know it's tough. Okay? You can hedge. Okay, get him out. All right, you have backside defender right here, or I can switch. Now, how can I switch? Because this player right here is going to battle for real estate. I do not expect Taco Fall to be able to guard Jaylen Brown for a second one-on-one, but I do expect him here to get up and just send him into a clogged lane. You're down low. You're immediately underneath Robert Williams, and you're jamming, battling for real estate. So you can stay up the line, and Taco Fall has the option to bring Jaylen Brown this way. Okay, we also should have a gap defender right here too. Okay, so we can hedge, we can switch, or if we go under, we have to jam the screener, but you do none of those things, and so now you give up a wide open three. This is just idiotic. Again, okay, so stop. So Taco Fall helps at the rim. What is this player doing? Taco Fall now has this player coming through right here. Okay, stay with your man. Look at this. Taco Fall's fine. Why are you doubling? Go with your man. Taco Fall comes and helps at the rim for you. So stay with your man. Taco Fall's going to turn around and be fine. What are you doubling for? Get to your man now. Get to your man now. But you double for absolutely no reason, and now you don't go to your man, so it's an open catch and shoot three. I mean, just again, a down screen. What are you doing? What is Taco Fall doing? Your man is setting a down screen. Get up and show. So Jaylen Brown has to go out, and this chase can happen. Look when Jaylen Brown's allowed to curl. Now look at Lauri Markkanen. Okay? He's guarding from behind, and now he's never going to actually be able to guard him. Look, he's got him twisted around, turned around, and again, it's going to lead to an easy jumper. This is a horrible hedge. I mean, look at this. If you're hedging, you've got to get out. Okay, this player needs to come in and close this off so he can't split through the hedge. But this is a disaster. This player's got to come out and hedge, and he can't turn the corner. Hard hedge. This player's up. All right, we got a backside defender right here, and we're good. But look at this. Look at this soft hedge. See how you let him turn the corner? So now it's done. Now it's right to the rim. That draws help, and it's a two-shot foul. What is this player for Cleveland doing? What are you doing here? The ball got swung here. Okay, you got to rotate with the ball. You got to rotate to the corner. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Ball's here. Why is this player just standing here still? Look at this. Standing. I mean, what the heck is that? This is why you sprint back in transition. Okay, look at Lauri Markkanen. Why are you stopping? Sprint to the three-point line. Give us an extra number on defense. Look at this. Stop. You should be underneath the three-point line right now. I don't know if you're guarding this guy or the guy that's not even in our picture. It doesn't matter. Get to right here. Because look, now when this player comes this way, there's no place for him to go. I can stunt and recover onto whoever I'm guarding that's many steps away. But instead, you're back here, so now this player has a driving lane. Look, now everyone's twisted because they had to go help at the rim, and it's going to lead to just an easy pump fake, draw more help, and a layup. This is god-awful. This is actually off of a make. This is horrible transition defense. This can't look this way. How right now, okay? Why is this player just why is this player jogging back? Sprint back. Sprint. Okay? Because you got to get back. You got to get back. Look, who's guarding this player? I mean, this is where it gets communicated early. Kevin Love's got to be saying, you take this player. So that means you got to sprint back, which you already should be sprinting back. There's no reason to jog back. But if Kevin Love's going to be down here, don't get to a random spot on the floor. You take this body. This player takes this body. This player goes here. So, but again, when you get back to a random spot on the floor and there's no communication, this is what happens. I mean, it's just sad to watch. I mean, this is such an easy ball screen to hedge. Look at this right here. Get up, get Kevin Love up, okay? This player's going nowhere. The backside defender's literally standing and waiting. He can step up a little bit. But you're in this stupid drop coverage, and look what happens. Now Kevin Love's got to stay with the ball, so there's nobody to take his man, Robert Williams, and it leads to just easy shot at the rim off of an offensive rebound. Yeah, see, this is such an easy ball screen to switch, okay? I don't need to be in drop coverage, all right? Look what happens when you're in drop coverage. Kevin Love has to stay with the ball, stay with the ball, stay with the ball. There's nobody then to guard his man, so that leads to an easy, offensive rebound and then shot at the rim. So, again, let's look at how we can switch this screen, okay? We've talked about hedging plenty. Let's look at how we can switch this screen, okay? This player's immediately underneath, right now. You're coming over right now, you're underneath, and you're up. And all you're doing here is just cutting this floor in half, okay? Marcus Smart is only going this way. You're angling him right into, so this player's underneath and jamming for real estate, jamming for real estate, jamming for real estate. We have another gap defender here, so we're just sending Marcus Smart into this clogged area right here, okay? That's how you switch this ball screen. But this drop coverage stuff is just atrocious. It's bad defense. It's a horrible ball screen defensive scheme. It's whoever created it should not be around basketball anymore. Okay, so you try and hedge a pick and pop. Okay, I love looking at this because it takes work and it takes a lot of practice. But okay, this is not how you hedge a pick and pop with no backside help. I mean, that's just not. I mean, I love the hedging because it's not drop coverage. Anything's better than drop coverage. But, okay, so if you want to hedge this ball screen right here, okay, here's how you hedge it. This player needs to get up in unison, okay? He needs to be up the line. Then on the skip pass, he moves up. Right now, okay, player comes off the screen. This player needs to come over here. And when this player steps up, this player's going here. At the same time that's happening, this player's dropping down here, and the man that went to hedge just comes over on this player. Okay, so that's how you hedge a ball screen. But you got to have backside help. I mean, you can't not have backside help anytime when you don't hedge. Okay? And let's also take a look at the option of switching. Okay? See, right now, again, underneath. Okay? You're underneath this player here. Now if I switch, look what I can do. I can send him into this player into gap help here, or this player into gap help here because this player's dropping underneath the screener. Okay, but again, so you hedge the screen, but you have to have backside help, and then you got to be able to rotate, and rotations have to be crisp and in unison. And there's no backside help whatsoever, so it's a 3. I don't know what this is. So you go under this first screen, okay, then they're going to twist, okay? On this twist, you have to switch, okay? So Kevin Love's got to be up and ready to guard. This player needs to get underneath, and again, battle, jam, battle for real estate. So you can stay up the line somewhat here, okay? And now look, now Kevin Love can get up, cut this dribble off, and again, we're cutting the court in half. Now we're sending them into a clogged lane because I've battled for real estate and I've stayed up the line here, okay? Or I also potentially have a gap defender right here, okay? But I mean, again, I don't know if you're trying to go under the second ball screen or this is a miscommunication on a switch, but nobody guards the man coming off the twist screen, and it's 2. Drop coverage is terrible. I hate drop coverage. Drop coverage is despicable. It should not be a basketball ball screen defensive scheme. Easy 2-shot foul for the Celtics. Okay, so what can I do here? All right? Okay, with Taco Fall, I can switch. Okay? But, okay, you're switching and you're sending the ball handler somewhere. So this player here needs to get immediately underneath this ball screen. Jam, jam. Battle for real estate now, right now. Okay, so you're somewhat up the line. So if I'm Taco Fall, I'm up here switching. Now, can Taco Fall guard Jaylen Brown for even a half second? No, but he can get up and dictate where he goes. So I can send him here where I have a clogged lane because this player's back and jamming for real estate. Or I can get up and send him this way, right into a gap defender, okay, where I can stunt and recover, all right? So switch, okay? Don't run drop coverage. It is such an awful ball screen defensive coverage. It hurts how bad of a ball screen defensive coverage it is. Down screen, okay, stop. Taco Fall, your man is setting a down screen. Get up and show. This player cannot curl, okay? And Kevin Love also cannot go up the gut like he's going to try to do. You just got to chase, and then you got to show so that this player has to go out a little bit, and this chase can happen. But Kevin Love's going to try and go up the gut. See, look at how he's trying to go up the gut right there. okay? There's nobody showing, so now this player's able to just get it, and it's a wide open jumper. That's terrible. So it looks like the Cavs are attempting to hedge this ball screen, but there's no ball screen being set. If this player comes off the screen, boom, you're up and hedging high, and you're pushing him to the sideline. But look, this player never comes off the screen, and then so look at this player's hedging. Well, this player's going to come off a flare screen. That's why you got to be connected to your man. You got to be connected to your man right here, okay? If this player comes off the ball screen, boom, we're hedging. But you can't hedge if this player's just going to is just going to be able to is going to fake the screen and then come off a flare screen. So you got to stay with him right here, and then Taco Fall's got to be calling out when this player slips the screen. Taco Fall's got to be calling out flare, flare, flare. But the problem is look, you've gone to hedge, so now there's this separation, and now there's no chance. So Taco Fall can call out flare, but you should be connected to your man. If you're connected to your man, yes, you can get over the top of this flare screen. But when there's separation, it doesn't matter. I mean, Taco Fall can yell out flare as much as he wants, and you're going to have a really difficult, you're going to get hit with the flare screen. And now look, now this player's in the lane and it's a little runner. So it just goes back to you can't hedge a ball screen until the player actually comes off the ball screen because you're susceptible to something like that happening. Don't cheat the screen. Okay, look at stop. So this player's going to come and use the screen. Stay straight up one-on-one. Okay, make this player come off the screen. But look at how you can see how this player is going to start feeling the screen and cheating it early. Look at this. You can see here comes the screen, and look at this player step up and try and get into his face to try and do I don't know what. So now you're not guarding straight up one-on-one. The player is going to refuse the screen, blow by you, draw help at the rim, and it leads to an easy 2 for Boston. Again, make the player use the screen. Look, stay straight up one-on-one. Make this player come off this screen. When you start to cheat the screen, easy ball screen refusal, okay, draws help at the rim, and an easy catch and shoot 3 in the corner. Okay, where are you getting beat? All right, send the man into the gap help. Stop. First of all, this player should be down, okay? You never guard past the three-point line. The ball's here, okay? Get down, okay, right there, down. So now I'm going to cut this dribble off and send. You're guarding somebody out here. Cool. Right now I'm cutting this player's dribble off and sending him right here into this player who's waiting for me. Okay? Then I can stunt, dribble picked up, easy recovery. But instead, you get beat away from where your gap help is, and it's just an easy drive and a 2-shot foul. We talk all the time about pushing the player into the teeth of your defense. And right here, yes, this is very easy for this player to just drop, you get up, force him to the middle of the floor, okay? And that's fine, right? Stunt, recover, okay? But let's take a look at another thing, okay? First of all, what if we sent him into the corner here? Let's say we just cut the court this way, okay? Well, I'm not sagging, right? Because I want to be able to slide with my man. The more I sag, see, the easier he's able to get into his move. See, if I'm up, okay? If I'm up and I'm sending him this way, now look, this player's got to be in position. Okay, another step in, back to the baseline. You don't have to move. So now this player, we're up and we're sending him right into a gap defender who's going to be right here with a wide stance. Maybe more like right here. Whatever, you get it. Inside the block, wide stance. Okay, and now I'm up and I'm sending him right into this. So now this player doesn't have to move. That's the key. Wide stance, back to the baseline. All right? So now when this player comes this way, he's running into a brick wall. And then since I don't have to move, I can then get out on the kick-out pass. If you don't have to take your body inward, you can get outward. Okay? So that's saying we're cutting the court into this. So I need to get up and make sure he goes this way, keep him as far towards the sideline as possible, and then I have a gap defender right here with a wide stance. In the way, recover without having to move inward. But you sag, this player's hugging the three-point line too much, so it's a 2-shot foul for Boston.